This is the girl, Jiva, named by her late grandma, was pursuing her final year medicine in one of the prestigious colleges in New York City. She was a kind girl. Her care and service attitude was unmatchable. After all, she had chosen medical field to serve people, to save lives. Books were her best friends. She was an ardent reader with her own personal library of books in science, drama, self-help, etc. Due to the COVID-19 lockdown across the country, she was staying at home thinking about how to make the best use of time. Being flooded by a plethora of COVID-19 messages on social media, she was a bit fearful of catching an infection, so she was diligently taking all possible precautions. However, she was puzzled by seeing the countries with advanced medical facilities failing to combat this pandemic. Being an aspiring doctor, she started wondering for the first time in her life how medicine, science, and technology have all come to a deadlock, unable to stop this disease and death. She started inquiring herself, what's happening to mankind? Why do we get such diseases? Why do we have to die? Why our life is becoming miserable, filled with so much pain and suffering? What is this life all about? Unable to find out the answers herself, she yelled, I'm totally confused and stressed. Being depressed, she felt, will my aspiration to save lives remain as a mere hope? She finally concluded, these questions have no answers at all. Gazing at the dusty bookshelves, she thought, let me clean this. It will give me some solace. While she was cleaning, she chanced upon an ancient scripture that was lying somewhere in the corner. Untouched by anyone for a long time, the book was quite dusty. Blowing the dust off each edge of the book, she recalled, this is the same book my grandma used to read every day religiously. Suddenly, it sprung to her mind. Grandma had seen many of her relatives suffering and dying, but she had always remained undisturbed. Jiva pondered, is this scripture the secret of my grandma's composure? Jiva was holding the book in hand. Let me give it a shot. What am I going to lose? Anyway, I'm free now, she murmured herself. Jiva started skimming through the book. Just after reading a couple of chapters, Jiva became so jubilant. With the joy of having discovered answers for her pestering questions, and with tears pouring down her cheeks, she exclaimed, oh, this is a real lockdown. Truths of life are so simple. Thank God for revealing me this. I feel so relieved now. Jiva was such an avid reader, and the content in the book was so illuminating that she read the entire book in one sitting. But which book was it that had answered her questions and transformed the atheist Jiva to feel thankful to God? The front cover of the book had a picture of Arjun and Lord Krishna riding on a chariot drawn by white horses, and it was titled Bhagavad-Gītā as it is. The whole message of these scriptures is revive yourself and return back to the spiritual world and never get locked down again, meaning never take birth in this miserable material world again. By the way, Medico Jiva is working now in New York Presbyterian Hospital, having discovered the real lockdown we are in. She's busy sharing her discovery with all her acquaintances. She has also decided not to get locked down again. What about you?